What's going on? What's up, Maddie? Hey, Shell. Happy Friday. How's everyone doing today? Anybody got any fun plans this weekend for Mother's Day or anything else? I'm gonna be heading up to my parents' place this here in a couple hours. I'm gonna cruise up that way. Landscaping. Ooh, that sounds fun. Don't call me if you need any help. Yeah, so I'm gonna head up to my parents tomorrow. I'm gonna go see a movie with my dad, and then Sunday taking my mom out for lunch. You love landscaping and gardening. Um, I don't know if you're being serious or not. I'm assuming not. Aw, thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. So yeah, today's gonna be kind of a short stream. I was originally pop off at 10 o'clock, but I actually woke up a little earlier than I expected. So we're gonna own a landscaping company. What? I didn't know that. So we're gonna start a little early, finish a little early. I'm shooting for about an hour, hour and a half or so, and then I'm gonna head up to my parents' place. So thank you for stopping in. We're gonna continue on from where I left off at in this game, and I apparently was already driving for a mission. I don't know where we started or where we're headed, but we're gonna figure it out. So I know this is the first time I've streamed this. This is my good old Peterbilt. I've had this truck in here for quite some time. So let's go ahead and get back on the road here. So that's my Peterbilt. I'm hauling this. I think it's a metal wire. So cherries. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. So what I ended up doing, actually, I don't know if any of you actually play American Truck Sim or not. I had to adjust my seat in here super far back. That's gonna end up being a red light. Oh well. So that way I could see both mirrors. So that way I could drive from inside the cab on here. So that's why it looks a little funky on the inside. But I did that so that way I didn't have to like constantly like look back and forth on my mirrors, and I didn't like the display that they have that like shows the mirrors like on there. So it's American Truck Simulator. So you literally just drive on the roads. You haul some kind of freight. So like right now, this is what I'm hauling on here. So this is my truck. This is not my trailer, and just definitely did not blow a red light. And so you just haul stuff. So like one of the things that I want to do on here. Let me see if I can get. So this is the like the entire map. So this is what's unlocked so far. So right now we're in just south of Norfolk. Was that Nebraska? And it looks like we're heading to Denver. So everything on here that's yellow are roads that I've already driven. Anything that's on here that's gray are roads that I have not driven. And one thing I want to do is I want to try to drive every road that's on here. So it's kind of been a long term goal. So yeah, we're just cruising along, having a good time. We're gonna go drop this load off. We'll probably pick up one more after that, and then that'll probably be the ordeal. Obviously, this isn't like full real time. It is simulated up, as you can see. The minutes drop by pretty quick. So this isn't real. No. Although one day I do hope to own my own business for trucking, and if we ever do that, I'll do some IRL. I don't know if I'll do streams, but I'll definitely do at least like an IRL YouTube channel kind of thing or something like that of the drives that I do. So Maybe one day it'll be real. We'll see. Cherry's got any fun plans for the weekend? You hitting any streaming in? There's also some mods that you can put on this game too if you want. Um, there's one that one of the guys that I follow here on Twitch, his name's Crash. Um, super awesome, cool dude. He had a couple mods that he was running, but they have like a minimal HUD. So the entire like HUD display setup that you see on the right hand side, it gets like minimized, and it just shows. I think it's in the top of the screen that you run it. Cleans it up kind of nice. I was running it for a while, but then I started having some issues with a couple of the mods that I was running, so I just pulled it all back to the defaults. This is exactly how the game is. Hoping that the Mother Day gifts get here before I go to their house. I waited too long to order. Yeah, I feel like I do that every time. My family, we started like recently start doing a thing where we like don't get each other gifts really for well, it's not that we don't get each other gifts. Let me take that back. We don't do cards anymore. Um, we realized that we were spending like $7-8 on a card that we would have like sticking around for like a week or so, and then we ended up like throwing it away in some way, shape, or form, or something of that sort. So that, or we ended up not getting rid of any of them. So we ended up having like, cards from every event, everything that ever happened. Um, so we decided that we're just not doing cards anymore, and then we're trying to do like some kind of sentimental thing instead. So that's why I'm doing lunch. I'll probably pick her up some flowers too. This bell of metal wire is pretty heavy. Take me a while to get up to speed here. Yeah, I'm kind of getting over gift giving. Yeah, and like I feel like now that I'm more of an adult, quote unquote, um, and I have adult money, I generally get the things that I want for myself anyways. And so when it comes up time for like something for a gift, and same thing for my parents too. Like they get themselves what they want. Oh, supposed to turn here. Um, it gets to the point where it's like we end up getting each other stuff that we don't actually end up using, and it's not that it's not appreciated. Obviously, it's just more of like a waste. So we just kind of realized like, hey, let's just do something more sentimental, like spend good quality time together. So that's just what we're doing. Gifting is an experience is always fun. Yeah. Ooh, almost hit that stop sign. We're good though. Like a sure, nice meal. Yeah. Oh, what's going on here? Sucks to suck, nerd. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, and like, I think now we're like, my family, we're all in like the area where like we'd rather just go out and explore something new. Like, one of the years I was still in the military, I came here for Christmas, and my mom was like, "What do you want to do? What do you want to do?" Like, and I was like, I honestly don't really want to do a whole lot, but like, if we're gonna do anything, like, let's just go explore new things. And so, like, one year I came here for Christmas, and we went to further up in the mountains. They have this like Christmas train ride, which was super awesome. They had like they decorate all the trees around the railroad tracks of this train that they have. Um, all these different Christmas displays, and there's like a little bit of music going on. They come around, they give you some hot chocolate as you go, so that was a lot of fun. So like it's stuff like that that I remember more than like when my parents bought me, uh, I don't know, socks for Christmas or something. Like I feel like socks is the common um, gift to give on in Christmas, but like so the like those things. So we try to do stuff like that now, to create more of a memory and of an experience, good times, because unfortunately we're not all going to be here forever, and so we would rather have like cool, awesome, good memories to remember each other by. Sun's starting to come up. I think I'll be good on gas and sleep, or I should say fuel, but um, I may need to stop towards the end to fuel up and grab a quick nap. What are you gonna do for a theme for emotes? So I, I may have already have gotten a few emotes. Um, I have like a list of ideas of things that I want to do. Like I made this list a long time ago. Like I want to get a emote for my dog. Once I start streaming with the cam, I know she's gonna pop up on stream at some point. Once I get her down here, so I want to get like one for her for that. Um, Obviously, we're gonna have some toilet emotes. I can't be Lord of the Toilet without some toilet emotes. Um, Past that, I'm not really like 100% sure. The ones that I already got were there's a pack of hearts that I picked up, and I picked up. It's gonna be a little bit of a surprise, but I picked up an emote or whatever you want to call it for the channel points. I think that one's gonna be really cool. I'm hoping the name that I want to put to them works as well. So, um, yeah, we'll see. I'll probably get some gun stuff as well. I think I'm gonna lean more, most towards streaming Gray Zone Warfare and probably Daisy. Will probably be my two main games that I'll be streaming on here. Um, and then like occasional like maybe set up like a Friday, um, kind of free for all, chill with the homies kind of day, play whatever games we want to play, like do some repo or something on Fridays or whatever it may be. So Yeah, once I get off stream today, Maddie, I'll send you a screenshot of the emotes that I got off from what's it called? Etsy. Tangia. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to do some like Tangia, other stuff like that. I get jump scared super easy, so it should be definitely entertaining for people to be able to scare the shit out of me super easy. Stay away from Blur. All right. Super inconsistent and breaks all the time. Yeah, I've been noticing that. A few of the streamers that I know that you have Blurp, I feel like it's constantly broken. So yeah, I'll definitely stay away from that. Do a little outside view for a bit. I need to set up. One of my friends, Steph, that's been rolling in here from time to time. There's a sound that we wanted to use for like raids, but it was a sound that we both heard from somebody else. So I don't want to like copy somebody else's stuff. Although I know like when you get stuff off of Etsy, like you're not the only person that has it. But I just don't want to directly use something from somebody else's stream, obviously. So she's been trying to look around and get a sound for like a sound alert for raids. So that's something else I want to do too, is like get some sound alerts set up for like followers and stuff like that. Yeah, I can't wait to say some dumb shit and have you clip it out for me, Maddie. I know you will. Yeah, so like yesterday, uh a part of like the starting screen that I have and all that stuff, it was like a big pack that I got from Etsy. And so I set up my panels on my profile for today, or I set it up last night. So that was something I did. So I kind of just set that up. So kind of just like trying to improve it little by little as we go, and just kind of see like how we like it, how it goes. Also have like the community help pull in and do parts of the stuff that they want as well. It's more like everybody's channel, as long as it's not completely absurd. Clarify that. All right, we got to do a quick stop here at the scale. We're rolling at 116,730 pounds. She heavy. You're the best clipper. Yeah, you are. It's always funny too. Excuse me. When like you and Jerby are like streaming together, and then like in the middle of the stream you go and you're like, oh, I heard her say this, let me go clip it really quick. And then hey Cherry, thanks for the look, man, I appreciate it. And then like you literally clip it, and I'm just over here like giggling, just like waiting, and then like all of a sudden I see it pop up on her page and I can play it really quick. I forget which one it was that you just recently did it. I was like, oh, yep, that's about to come with Tangia. Let me just sit here, refresh. Oh, there it is, play. Yeah, it's just pretty good. That's funny. I love it. Maddie, have you played Party Animals before? Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I figured you were since you're able just to like pop it in there and it's like already there. Guess I just changed the mod too. So when you set it up, mod me. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, so it's one of the games that I got for like a while back. Like you kind of mentioned, like it's a super cute little game. We should get some people together and play that sometime. I think that'd be pretty fun. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's find a time next week. We can play that if you got an opening next week. DM me so I don't forget. Yeah, DM me right now so I don't forget because I'm probably gonna forget too. All right, so where is the nearest gas station? Gas station and repair shop. We're gonna stop here. We're gonna fill up fuel, sleep, and I think apparently I've got a little bit of damage on my truck. I can see a little bit of red on the tires where my truck is next to the transmission shifter gear indicator. So we'll fix that up too, and then we'll hit the road, and that'll probably be the last stop. I need to figure out too. I'll appreciate it, thank you. I need to figure out too how I can play Spotify, but split it out so that way it doesn't copyright on the VODs. I know that's a thing, so I got to figure that out too because I want to get some music playing while driving here on the truck, just like a little settle background music. Make a list and we can have a Discord thing. That's a big list. And fix up whatever. Appreciate it. Hell yeah. I appreciate you, Maddie. No, you. That sign's gone. Oh, how did I not hit that sign? And we're just going to pretend this light is green. Oh, hey, look at that. Ha. I am on controller, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have my steering wheel anymore. Um, I am planning on getting another steering wheel at some point. Yeah, actually, I got rid of my steering wheel because I just wasn't using it, and so I was like, well, I might as well just get rid of this because it's just taking up space. And I got rid of it like 4 years ago, um, and so I just kind of didn't really use it. So I was like, well, let me just go ahead and sell it. I think honestly, I just traded it into GameStop. I think I put it in towards my Xbox that I bought. I don't remember. Gotta go this way. Um, so yeah, so I just traded it in because I wasn't using it. I also didn't have like an actual like good setup. Like I was still on my computer chair that was rolling around. So every time I was like constantly trying to like hold myself up against the wheel and everything. All right, truck's fixed up, so I can crash it again. Let's get some fuel, take a quick nap, be back on the road. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oops. YOLO. Think about adding one to your throw on the wish list. Yeah. So I want to get two different wheels actually. I want to get one that's set up mostly for American Truck Simulator. Like the configuration of it is a lot more like truck setup, I guess you could say. And then I want to get one as well for like racing games. And I think for the racing stuff, I want to like build my own like sim seat and everything too. Just because I was looking at some of the sim seats and they're super expensive. So one thing I've noticed, oops, with this truck and trailer setup is it is super hard to get the right spot to sleep on here with. So let's see if I can finagle this in really quick where it gives me the cue to sleep. Because like you have to be in a parking spot ish. And usually with these overload trailers, okay, cool. They they don't always fit. Like they're sticking out too far, and it doesn't register you inside the spot. So that worked out. All right, our sleeping has been reset. We got a full tank of fuel. We have such a good Parker. It's so funny because like back when, so like my parents growing up, my dad had a Ford Expedition, and we had like a 27-foot travel trailer that we for a few years. And at like 15, 14, 15, we would get to the campsite and my dad would get out of the truck and then I would get in and I would be the one that would park it because I could park the trailer better than him. So I've been like backing up trucks and trailers, of some caliber since I was like, before I had a license. It's just always funny because my dad was like, I'm just going to let you do this. You can do this way better than I can. It really is. And like I got lucky too because like when I don't have the trailer anymore, but I used to have a 36-foot gooseneck trailer. And so like the longer the trailer you get, the more you have to like prepare for there's less room for air, I guess you could say. It's like parking that trailer was kind of difficult at first. But having a gooseneck was so nice because it pivots so much easier. I have played SnowRunner. I've got pretty decently far on it on Xbox. Um, I have it downloaded on my PC, but I haven't played it much on PC. Most of my progress is on Xbox. I love that game. If I'm not mistaken, I think you can do multiplayer on there too, and you can run a couple people all at the same time. Crossplay, nice. Yeah, it's another fun game. Well, 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 if it ain't the real Uncle Craig. How you doing, brother? It's good over here, man. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. We just chilling on some American Truck Sim right now. Are you okay at Need for Speed? It. I haven't played Need for Speed in so long. I stopped playing Need for Speed because it was very arcadish, and I started to get more into like closer to simulator style, like Gran Turismo, Forza, stuff like that. Um, so I just haven't played Need for Speed in a super long time. I'm sure I'll be able to pick it back up after a while. I'll definitely play it for sure though, without a doubt. Like especially when if I play with friends, like I'm down for pretty much playing any kind of game. The only games you'll see me stay away from, as you know, is going to be like some really bad like horror games. I just can't do it. Need for Speed Heat. I need to figure out how to unhide that on my account and figure out where it's at because it won't let me buy it because it says I already have it, but I don't see it in my library, so I got to figure that out. Dude, I want Wreckfest 2 to get released like all the way, so it's not just a quick race. Did I get it on Epic? Ooh, maybe I did. Maybe that's where I have it from. Yeah, I need to download the EA app because I got rid of the EA app and like all that stuff. So maybe that's where I have it at. Smart, smart. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Oh, excuse me. I think I'm almost over this cough. Dude, I can't believe I lost almost 10 pounds in like 3 days. That was, that shit hit me hard. Like, that was rough, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. It's the not the way I wanted to flush out my system, I guess, but it's a way to flush out my system. Yeah, it was not fun. Like each time I was just like, please don't get too dehydrated. I don't want my back to lock up. Like I wasn't even like, don't get me wrong, like being sick was like, it sucked, but I was more worried that I was gonna get dehydrated and my back was gonna lock up because like when my back locks up, like I fall to the ground, like I can't move, and so I lay on the ground. Uh, Ambulance shows up. They take me out to the hospital. They shoot me full of some good stuff, loosens up all my muscles, makes it to where I can move on my own again. But then for the next like 3 weeks, I can't stand straight. I can't sit straight. I can't stand prolonged. I can't sit prolonged. I can't lay in bed for a prolonged period of time, like while my muscles are like trying to recover from it. That's like the worst part. So that was the one thing I was like, please don't let that happen. Rub my back, yeah. But thankfully, I sucked it up. I went to the hospital. They shot me through some IV so I wouldn't get dehydrated. So yeah, I was really debating it because I don't like going into the hospital. Like I don't like going to the ER. I don't like going, for an emergency reason unless like I have like a broken leg or something. Like then I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. Because I feel like I'm abusing the system for it. Um, but I was like, I don't want to let my body go through this. So hate the waiting. Yeah, and so like that's the worst part is like if you just go to the hospital to the emergency room, you have to wait. If you call in an ambulance and go in, then you automatically get a room. And it could be literally the exact same sickness. I don't understand that every time. Like it's like, oh, you want to pay for the ambulance ride? We'll get you serviced right now. Oh, you don't want to pay for the ambulance ride? You must be okay enough to sit in the waiting room. It's almost like a social status you have to have. 6,000. Jeez. I'm fortunate I don't have to pay for an ambulance. I'll sit with the poor people. Yeah, for 6,000 I would too. No doubt. My my biggest concern and the reason why I took an ambulance in is I was at the point where I was afraid that I might actually not be able to push the clutch in with my leg because I was feeling so weak at the time. So I was like, you know what? I'll just take the ride in and go from there. Because also, like I have a diesel with a 1 ton truck, so it's not like it's a little Honda Civic clutch either. So, so I texted my mom and just let her know that I was headed to the ER, because she's listed down as like my emergency contacts. I didn't want her to like get a random phone call without me at least texting her. And she said, "Hey, do you want me to come down uh, to come help you out?" I said, "That's up to you. Like, I know you got work and everything." So she decided, she's like, "No, I don't mind. I'll just work from home." So she actually drove down. So I ended up waiting in the hospital for like 15 minutes after I was released. And then she picked me up. So yeah, it was super nice of her. I was gonna just Uber, um, which I felt bad because like I didn't want to like get somebody else sick either. So I was kind of happy that my mom decided that she'd be willing to drive down. So it's about a hour and 15 minutes without traffic. It was early enough there was no traffic. So yeah. Luckily it's all highway though, so she was just able to jump on the highway and just shoot the highway all the way down. So I felt a little bad though, because like so I went in Sunday night, Monday morning to the hospital, and so Saturday was when all my stuff got delivered. As soon as my stuff got delivered Saturday, I drove straight up to um, my parents' place to grab some stuff from there. Drove back on Sunday. Didn't have any time to unpack hardly anything. So there's just like random boxes throughout my entire house. Like some were broken down, some weren't. And then of course I get sick, and then she comes over and my place is just a disaster. And she's like, "Don't worry about it." She was actually super sweet. She actually put some of the stuff away in the kitchen for me too. Unpacked a little bit there. Yeah, she's awesome. I'm super super fortunate with both my parents. I'm super happy. I feel like I was very blessed when with my parents and the household and the way I was raised. Well, the conditions I grew up in. Very very fortunate. Very blessed. And I also understand too, like not everybody, like there's people that grew up in a quote unquote better way than I did, and there's a lot of people that grew up in way worse conditions than I did, and so I never try to, I never judge, I never um, assume that everybody knows what everyone else is going through when it comes to stuff like that. So like I've moved a couple of times, but I know there's people that moved like every year because they didn't know like where they were going to be living at because their parents were fighting to keep a job, or maybe they only had one parent and that one parent was just like doing the absolutely everything they could, but they're making it hard to make ends meet, so like they're constantly moving around trying to keep like the cheapest rent possible because they had no other choice. Like when we moved, it was because my mom was decided to have a different job opportunity. It wasn't because we had to move. And so like I take that into consideration. Like I said, yeah, I moved around a couple times when I was younger, but I didn't move around because we were in a bad position. we were moving around because my mom wanted to give our family a better opportunity as well. So I think that's why I'm giving, um, and I care a lot about other people because I feel like I was very fortunate growing up, um, and I try to spread as much love around as I can to others. Ah, thank you, Maddie. I appreciate it. It means a lot. I try to be. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. We all have our flaws. We all make our mistakes. I just try to do the best that I can. I keep hitting the wrong button. Oh, damn. And that's why we have to go to the repair shop every so often. We'll just pretend like that didn't happen. I didn't see shit. Post the clip. I have actually, I've rolled my truck over before. No, you definitely won't. Um, I can't even watch other people play that game. There's no way I'll be able to play it. Yeah, I've taken turns on here too fast before, and I've rolled the truck over, and you actually have to do like a towing service, and they'll tow you to the nearest shop and everything. If it wasn't for the nightmares, I would be perfectly fine. But like I'll go to sleep and I'll wake up in the sleep paralysis from that, and I hate that feeling. I can't do it. It's not worth it to me. Yeah, so that's the whole thing is like I'll um yeah. Yeah, it's not just cuz like I don't like scary stuff. It's like the reason I don't like scary stuff is because I'll go to sleep, I'll have dreams about it, and then I wake up in a sleep paralysis from it, and then I'm just like stuck there, and like whatever I was just dreaming about feels like real life, and like I can see everything in my room like as I'm laying down, so it feels like extra real life. And yeah, it's terrible. And then it usually takes like 15-ish minutes for that to kind of go away. And then once that goes away, um, I end up not being able to go to sleep for like 2 3 hours. I have to turn the lights on everywhere, all that shit. Like it sucks. I don't know what causes it. Apparently, there's ways that you can make it to where it doesn't happen. From what I've been told, like because usually what ends up happening is later towards the evening when this happens, because it's you always play scary games at night and dark time. But what you end up doing is, where am I supposed to go to park this thing? Where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh wait, the arrow's over here. Shit, I gotta go all the way around. Damn. Lurk duty. Thanks, Dremels. I appreciate it. But yeah, so apparently you can like clear your mind of shit by thinking of something like else positive, shit like that, and then that helps prevent it from happening. but it's one of the methods they taught me for like PTSD. Um, and so you kind of like clear your mind out. You don't think about all the bad stuff, and you like promote positive thoughts and stuff like that, and then that usually helps it from happening, but it's no guarantee. It just helps a little bit. Oh, come on, trailer, straighten out. Please straighten out. Sweet. Lurk duty or not. All right, let's see what this company currently has offered up. Oh, I get an upgrade. Oh, Denver to Colorado Springs. I kind of have to do that. The subject you're talking about, I have PTSD. Yeah, so I haven't gone through like the official treatment for this, but apparently I was talking to one of my therapists, and they told me that one of the methods for helping prevent PTSD during dreams is to think and focus on something positive right before you're going to bed, like 30 minutes before you go to bed. Like you kind of just you lay down, you you don't think about the things that normally give you PTSD, and having those recent thoughts, like good thoughts on your mind, help you dream about those things and help prevent the the PTSD that happens. So again, I'm not like a medical professional at all. That's just kind of what I was told. It helps out. So I did it for chronic pain management. Is another thing that they tell you to do is like before you go to bed, just like sit down, relax, or lay down, relax. Turn everything off, just kind of like simmer everything down, and then just think of something happy, and it helps relax your body as well. So like for me, I have a bad back, and so I get dual purpose out of it. Like it helps me with my PTSD as well as it helps me relax my back out, so that way I don't tighten up overnight. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take this one. Oh, so this is one of the escorted ones. So I have to follow the escort truck behind me, and I get a full escort for everything, so I don't have to stop for lights or anything. I didn't even realize that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so you'll see like the police give me the full escort here all the way down, and they also block all the roads, so I don't have to stop for any of the lights or nothing. It's really cool. I don't have to worry about like what side of the road I drive on. I just strictly follow them. One of my garages is actually right on the other side of here, if I'm not mistaken. So I have garages in Colorado, Vegas, San Diego, and I think one or two in Texas. And I have a whole bunch of trucks that I've bought and then I have hired drivers for. So it's kind of like a passive income as well. Part of this game. It's pretty cool. The only thing that kind of sucks about doing the escorted drives like this is they usually limit your speed, and you can't pass the police that's giving you the escort. So they usually do take a little bit longer. Like I'm full throttle right now, and I can't even get up to the speed because I think it said this load was 120,000, which I'm assuming the truck weighs probably like 40,000. So we're sitting at like 160,000 pounds right now. And my truck has damage. You gonna look for a little bit lunch break time? Yeah, I appreciate the lyric. What are you having for lunch? Ah, thank you, Maddie. You as well. Have fun enjoying your weekend. I'm gonna try to stop in at your stream this evening. I don't know exactly what I got planned going on, so this evening after my drive up there. So, but if I can, I'll swing by. I mean, still have fun doing yard work. I know you like working out, so have a good workout doing yard work. It's pretty wild how accurately scaled down this these roads are, and like some of the details that they go in here, like certain parts where I've driven through, um, in real life, like when I've driven across the I-10, like certain parts of here on the I-10 look so real, it's insane. Like I wonder what they do to get it to look so real, like the actual driving down I-10 or driving down 25 or whatever. Like, do they send people out to map it out? Do they use like Google Maps or something? Like, I'm slightly curious how they make it so realistic looking sometimes. I am still full throttle trying to get up this hill. We'll get there. One of the things I really want to do for the steering wheel setup that I want to get, that's kind of built for American Truck Sim and Euro Truck Sim. And I did this before with my last one as well. I kind of adapted it, but you actually have the full 18 speed, if you have an 18 speed transmission, where you have the splitter and the doubler, or range selector and splitter. And so that was actually kind of fun because you could shift through all 18 gears, or you could split as well. Oh no, it's not moving. Why aren't we moving? We're rolling backwards. Do I not have enough power? Oh no. That's not good. That's not good at all. Is my truck too broken for this? No. Um well, let's see if we can get some help here. Oh, of course I can't call during a special mission. What do we do here? I might have to call this one off, unfortunately. That kind of... Let's see here. Damn, I knew I should have stopped earlier to get the truck fixed. I forget how to abort the job. Oh, wait, here we go. Did a little turn, kind of snaking it through. Is it gonna make it? Oh, we're gonna get by. We're gonna get by. Barely. I don't know how that really worked. I was actually gonna try to turn around and go downhill to get a little bit of speed, and then try to turn back uphill. Ooh. All right, so note to self: don't stop going uphill with this truck right now. She's too broken. Vehicle malfunction. Yeah, kind of figured that one out, bud. Thanks. As the dash says right there, please call truck care. We will get there when we get there. As always, thanks everybody for swinging by, dropping in, saying hi, dropping a lurk. Very, very much appreciated. Right now, for the Road to Affiliate, we have everything that we need except for the amount of streams. So this stream will make number 5 for today. Once we finish off today, and then we should hit 2 more streams next week, and then I'm hoping at that point I'd be able to apply for affiliate. So we got the average viewership, we've got the followers, we've got the timing for the minimum 8 hours already done. So super huge thank you for all of you to been come swing by, saying hi, helping out with all the viewers average and everything. So much appreciated. Yeah, cherries. I'm so stoked and happy. Like, I was afraid that I was like, all right, I'm gonna start streaming and I'm gonna get like one person in here. Like, it's gonna be myself or something. Like I knew there was gonna be some people that would come swing by, but I just didn't know I was gonna get the amount that I've gotten, and then like just so thankful. So much appreciated. I just want to get some toilet emotes put out there. That's kind of like the big reason why I want to hit affiliate. It's kind of funny, but hey, Chase, how did the rest of your Valheim go? I know I dipped out, dropped you a lurk once I went to go knock out some school, and then once I was done with school, I went to bed. How did the rest of the Valheim go for you? Did you ever make your deer stew? All right, I think we're almost done with this one. Note to self: fix your truck before you take the next job. No worries, Sherry's. Okay, so the escort drops out because this is like the last road to where I'm on like the company road, so there's no more escort needed for the like DOT legality. I'm gonna go ahead and do the external view on this though, because I am not able to see where I need to park and all that stuff, and I'm not trying to get stuck. I was even kind of thinking about this too, like, so the business that I want to start is like hot shot trucking. So I already have the truck for it. The only thing I'll need to do is get a trailer. But I want to do automotive transport. So I'm thinking about getting like a 50-foot, what they call like a wedge trailer. It can haul 3 to 4 cars depending on the size of the cars. But I was like, man, 50 foot, like depending on where I end up at or where I need to park. I've seen some people fly a drone and they actually have like drone, like live view on a drone, which I thought was pretty cool, to help them like get into certain parking lots or like tight places and stuff like that. So I kind of think of that like this right now, like we're flying a drone and we're just watching the drone screen. But I definitely want to, I like that idea if I do end up start truck driving to help prevent accidents. Alright, we're almost up to the parking spot. Looks like it's going to be an easy straight pull in. It's pretty nice. I like that. So let me tell you, these trailers that have like 10 different pivot points are not easy to get lined up perfect. Boom, we got here. Alright, so let's go find the nearest service center, figure out how much it's going to cost to repair the truck, and see if we can maybe grab another short load to haul. So we're gonna go hit the freight market. So this is like a list of all the jobs that you can do. I'm actually gonna switch over to my mouse really quick. So if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to. Okay, so this is Colorado Springs, is where I'm gonna try to pick up from because that's the nearest city that I'm at. I don't want to go too far. So this is price per distance. What else do we got in here? Doesn't seem that's gonna be too far. That's even further. Let's go back to here. Santa Fe, New Mexico. Oh gosh, what did I just do? That doesn't seem too bad. Let's see how long. We have 4 hours and 23 minutes to get there. Yeah, let's do that. We'll hit that one. We can also hit the repair shop. So let's see here. There's no service center there. Okay, there's a service center here, it looks like. So we'll go here first, and then we'll go there. So let's go hit the service center, get the truck fixed up, and then we will. Oops. Keep hitting the wrong button here. We'll get the truck fixed up, we'll go pick up the load, and that'll probably be the last one for today. The truck drives so much better without that big trailer behind me. I used to have this set up on a 3-axle that I could lift and raise for weight purposes. But what I've realized is that when I do that, it takes away from the fuel tank size. You can see the big old fuel tanks there. And when it would take away from the fuel tank, one, it extends out the wheelbase on here, so it makes it harder to turn. And then two, when it extends it out, it makes it smaller fuel tanks. And so I was having to fill up more often. And I felt like I never really needed the third axle. Like, I'm sure, IRL I would actually need it for like the load that I just did, but it's not that accurate. So I decided to take it off. So I was running this dual axle, and man, it's been working pretty good. Get a little extra fuel range out of it now. We'll have to check out my other trucks at some point too. I've got another one that I've built. All the ones that I have hired drivers for, they're all pretty generic trucks. Like I've built them up with like the nice motor and nice transmissions, but um, I haven't done any like crazy paint work or anything like that. But this one I did the paint work on, and then I have a Kenworth that I did paint work on as well. Oops. Going a little too fast. I should sleep before we go pick up this job, but since I've only got 4 hours until until that job expires. If I sleep, I'm gonna sleep longer than 4 hours in the game. So unfortunately, I'd lose that opportunity to get the job. So I think we're gonna grab it, and we'll have to sleep like halfway through the job more than likely. But we'll try to see if they make us at a way station on the way down, and there's a place that we can pull off to sleep there really quick. We might do that as well after we pick up the load. Usually they give you enough time to be able to sleep at least once in there. Get a little drink in, stay hydrated. Oh, come on. All right. Man, I love this inside view. Get to see the flames a little bit up on the hood. Got my little Goodyear blimp flying around up top. And we're gonna pretend this light is green. No cops, no stops. Looks like I gotta turn left up here, so I'm just gonna go in the left lane now. Oh man. Is that a cop? I think it is. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm actually checking like real life too. Like, oh man, it's a Charger. There's a Challenger. Is it an actual cop? It's a Durango. Actually, you know what? I think this might be one of my garages. No. No, this is the truck dealer. Is this the truck dealer? I don't remember. We'll find out soon enough. Alright. Okay, this is the truck dealer. Alright. Let's drive up in here. Let's get the truck fixed up. And then we'll go pick up our next load. Okay, Mac dealership. There we go. So this is the dealer. I think this is the service. Yeah. Alright. Service. Replace all. Alright, let's go pick up our trailer. I can be able to make it? Yeah, I should be able to make it. And I should be able to make it. You have no audio at the moment. Came by Maddie's Discord. Want to stop by? Give you a follow. Aw, dude. Thank you so much. Get Lost Nat. I like that name. I know you say you don't have any audio on, but thank you for the follow. Thanks for swinging by, dropping in. I appreciate it. Maddie's such awesome, good people. I'm very fortunate to have come across her stream. I think I got rated out into hers by either Shell or Dribble. I don't remember which one. But yeah, Maddie's awesome, good people. Super nice, super sweet. And do we have any cross traffic? Doesn't. Oh, I gotta turn here. Whew, that could have been bad. Would have been going right back to that service station. Do I need fuel? No, I'm good on fuel. Alright, where's my pickup at? There it is. go back to the freight market. We got to select the job that we want again. It automatically highlights it for us. So that's what we want. We go ahead and take the job. So, okay, trailer's right there. Actually, I went a little too close over there. Do this a little long ways. All right, let's roll. 335 miles, 5 hours, 38 minutes. Not too bad. I don't even think it'll take that long usually. They usually give you a little extra time. And I tend to drive a little fast. Do we stop? Nah. Keep on rolling through. Say hi to the fire truck. Or as I used to call him as a kid, firefuck. Do. I don't know about you, but I saw a green light. Alright, we're going to hit the I-25 south. We're currently in Colorado Springs. We're going to be heading down to Pueblo, or through Pueblo, I should say. It's so nice not having such a big heavy trailer behind the truck now. I can actually like speed up and slow down a lot faster. And hopefully when we hit the hills, we can pass people on the side instead of being the reason people have to pass. Do a little quick roundy round view as I drive all over the road. Small little truck that we're hauling, nothing too crazy. Ain't nothing like passing a Tesla in a semi truck. So satisfying. Oh, yeah, of course. No, just gonna shove my foot in my mouth right there. Gonna go ahead and hit this little off ramp, on ramp. Go ahead and just add it to the list of roads that I've driven. Can we pass the Tesla now? That is the real question. Can we do it without crashing? Losing too much speed through the turn. I don't remember if I have speeding tickets turned on right now or not. I usually do. Although I'm not getting a ticket, so I might have them turned off. I think I turned them off because they were getting super sensitive. Like, I would come up to a red light, and you used to be able to, you can come to a red light, stop, and then proceed to make a right-hand turn, and you wouldn't get a speeding ticket or a red light traffic ticket. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they're both. It's just like, infraction violations or something like that. Like, you can't just turn one off or the other. And so I think I turned it off because it was like legit not being fair. And I kept getting like some crazy tickets. I'm like, dude, I was stopped. Like, I can bypass a nearby way station. Ooh, I do need to sleep though. Do they have a place to sleep? They don't. Damn. All right. We'll keep rolling. We'll see if we can find another place to sleep at. But yeah, so I think I turned off the infraction violation fines or whatever. Because I was getting fines for stuff that I wasn't even doing. I was like, yeah, I can't do that. They might have fixed it. There's been a few updates since that's happened, so we might turn those back on. I know one of the updates that they did a while back is that initially, if you just like pass through the red light, then you would get fined, regardless if there's a police officer around or not. And then they changed it on one of the updates to where you'd only get the ticket if there was a law enforcement nearby that actually saw you commit the crime, which I thought was a kind of a cool update. Like, it's kind of real life, you know. Like, does it make it right? No. Is it how it works though? Yeah. Like, if you run a red light, there's no one around to give you a ticket. You're not going to get a ticket unless there's a camera, obviously. But we're gonna stop here, get some sleep, get some fuel. But yeah, so I kind of like that now, and I felt like before it was way touchy. So we might turn those back on, see how many tickets we can get. All right, we'll get some fuel. take a quick little nap. Mostly just stopping for a nap, but since we're here, we might as well get fuel. $3.45 a gallon. Jeez. That's about what I paid the other week when I got fuel. Although, of course, the prices went down right afterwards. Like, I bought fuel on I don't know, Friday, and then next thing you know, it drops down the next, like, 3 days later. It dropped like 20 cents. I was like, damn. Alright, let's see if we can get... Will we get the queue to sleep over here? Or do I have to back in? I have to back in. Let's see what happens. Oh, there we go. Quick nap. We'll take a quick nap and we'll hit the road again. Do a little night driving. Yep, sorry, dude. I'm not stopping. Alright, let's roll back on the highway. Finish up this drive. We got just under 3 hours, 172 miles to go. Shouldn't take too long at all. Oof, oof. That was close. Come on, dude. Hurry up. Oh, right. Oh, now you get over. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And then you get back over. A little delayed on letting me in there, bud. It's all good. We managed to make it work. Little outside view. Stroll down. I love these trucks at night with all the lights all lit up. I think they look so good. All right, 98 miles, 1 hour, 38 minutes to go. Should only take a couple minutes IRL to get this all finished up. I think in the future, definitely once I get a wheel and the whole setup for this, I've done it in the past where I've done like the cross country trips, like Washington all the way down into like Texas, and they take a couple hours like IRL to get done, but they're pretty fun and damn do they pay out well in the game. So I think once we get the actual wheel set up and everything like that, we'll do some of those longer ones. Have a nice little chat, chill. Hopefully get some music going at that point too. Yeah, I'm only doing 95 and a 75, 20 over. No big deal, right? Keep hitting that rumble strip over there. Rather ride the rumble strip than hit a car to my side though. Alright, look at that. 26 miles, 28 minutes. It is flying by. I forget what the calculations are. I think it's like, I don't know. Because those minutes are flying by. I'm curious what the what algorithm they use or what code they use to match it up. Like how much time in game is equivalent to IRL. Alright, we're going to be getting off here. Probably should slow down a little bit. Pretty easy delivery, not too bad. Pretty simple, straightforward. Oh, look at that. My driver just made me 14,000. Oof. Okay, he's turning. Hopefully there's nobody coming from the left. Okay, so actually I think I need to park in there if I'm not mistaken. So let's go ahead and do this. Just a little off on the parking. Not too bad. We'll just go and straighten up on it though. Just be easier. All right. We're all done there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and call it there. Kind of a short stream. Actually went a little bit longer than I thought I was gonna go for. But yeah, so I'm gonna grab my stuff. I'm gonna head up to my parents for the weekend. Go hang out with them. I've got some errands I gotta do up there as well. I will be back on Monday. I've got class right in the middle of the day for about an hour, and then after that, we will be back on here. I don't know exactly what other days yet. We'll figure that out as we go, but I definitely know Monday I'll be back once I get home from class. So thanks everybody for swinging by. Thanks for everybody for dropping the lurks. Thanks for all the follows. Since we went offline yesterday, Real Uncle Craig dropped a follow. JF Dig, Neves Gaming. We got a follow from them as well. Neems dropped a follow, and then during the stream we had Get Lost Nat. So super awesome. Thanks for all the follows. Thanks for all the lyrics. Thanks for everybody watching and being part of this journey to hit affiliate. We'll be back on Monday. Thanks, Ramos. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good weekend too. Thanks for stopping by, swinging in. So hang on for a second. We're gonna go find someone to raid out. Let's see who we have. Let's see who's going. Pretty much everybody's playing DayZ right now. Looks like Neems is playing Phasmo. Let's go say hi to Neems. Neems has been a super awesome guy. Been really helping out. I don't always get to see him on after I'm done. So let's go say hi to Neems. Neems is super awesome, good people. And like I said, he just mentioned, he just followed me. So he does a lot of Phasmo. He's like super, super good at Phasmo. So if you like Phasmo, super awesome guy to watch play Phasmo. So let's go ahead and raid out Neems. And again, thank you everybody. I hope everyone has a good weekend, and I'll see you back on Monday.